think he hears the rumbling and it's
Yeah.
making him nervous.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Okay. Love you too. Just doing wiggle wiggle. Feed us to feed us. That is live. So I know y'all can hear me. I can see it playing on Facebook Live. We're out here at the Shindig. I am Cletus. Come here, dude. We're gonna probably get a little pixelation going here as I do a share, and everybody gets to see everything else all at the same time of what's on my screen. Give me a second here. Kind of playing with everything, seeing what I need to do. Where's the shop one? That's Cletus. We actually have rain getting ready to try to come down. You can probably hear the little bit of rumbles behind me. Come here, Cletus. Come here. You're okay, man. So Cletus is being a puppy and starting to flip out a little bit. Back off. Does that make you better? Does that make your world better? You stole my breakfast. That makes your world better. Let him have it. So what I'm doing right now is I'm getting ready to launch the Scholars Guild page. In order to do that, I need to have a graphic first. I use a free program called PixArt for my graphic design work. They do have a paid version, but online works. It's free. Not going to argue with it. Not going to complain about it. And it does have its limitations, but all of them kind of have their limitations. Is what? We have customers. We are set up for those who actually want to come down. See, we're set up. We kind of like this. We're probably going to take this as our spot from now on. Here, we are up at the Shindig. It is for Saturday market. No, man, you already stole my breakfast. I wasn't paying attention and he reached up and he took my taco. Uh-oh. So Destiny, we need to work on leave it with him on food. He loves food. We also are kind of barking at people today, but everything's kind of new and different to him. This is Cletus' second time out. So, and anybody who's watching, yeah, you're gonna see a lot of extra stuff today because I'm multitasking. If we lose connection, it's probably because we're getting rained on. You're gonna hear some thunder. I don't know if y'all can hear the thunder or not, but it is thundering. But I am gonna talk about what I do. So I'm getting ready to start a page for the Scholars Guild. Everything with Guilds of Requiem, we have a branding to it. We have a feel. And what that means is we have a kind of a set color scheme. We have a set font. We use cooltext.com, and off of that font, we use Labrit is the name of the font. But I try to keep all of you want to try to keep all of your fonts consistent, especially when you are promoting your business, your organization, or your brand. The font becomes recognizable. Like if I were to show you a font called NASA, you know automatically that this is the stuff that you see on the side of our rockets going up into space and part of our space program. You know, Star Trek has real recognizable fonts. And that is basically the Star Trek branding of a font. So we have our own branding because we are an old world type of business. in the modern business world, we kind of went with a font that looks older. So when I'm designing a graphic, I think about what is my purpose. With this one, it's going to be actually we might do the Merchants Guild first, and then I'll do the Scholars Guild later on my own. That's for anything that sells. That is our social media presence. That is any businesses who come in who are purely there for the making of money, that we cannot basically fit into any of our other guilds. And we've got 7 of them. We've got the Agrarian, we got Crafters, Guardians, Merchants, Resources, Scholars, and Technicians. Now, a lot of these have public groups already. A lot of them don't. There's some of them that we probably will never make groups for. Public groups for, but that's okay. We're slowly building on getting our pages out, plus all of our subgroups, so that way when we're in our groups, if I want to respond or make a post as the Merchants Guild, I can use the Merchants Guild page. If I want to post or make a response as the Resources Guild, I'm somebody who's running a business, needing the business information and the how-tos of running a business, that's going to come from our Resources Guild. Anything that's purely learning, knowledge, teaching, that is our Scholars Guild. And so I want to be able to post as these different pages. Anybody who's joined our Bards Guild of Requiem has seen what I've been trying to do with that since we created that, is I come in and I post as the specific guild or organization or group that I'm trying to refer to specifically. Except for Facebook kind of took my page posting privileges away out of groups because I was evidently abusing it. This is why we have our own website, www.guildsofrequiem.com. We have forums on there, we have groups on there, so when people get tired of the BS on Facebook, well, we can create our own BS. So what I'm doing right now is I am making a Facebook header banner for our Merchants Guild. And the reason that I like PicsArt is if you see, I come over here, I pick on Canvas, and it will automatically size it for me. I typically try to keep the sizing that it already has. Cletus, come here, man. I want to see if he needs to walk again. I don't know what his issue is.
Go for a walk. He's bored.
Probably.
Also,
Yeah, he ate the other taco. So he's full. So what goes in must eventually come out. And this is why I didn't want to go through a puppy again. But that's okay. So what I like about PicsArt is they have the common pixel by pixel size that we need for creating. I am going to go with the Twitter cover, the 1500 by 500. No, let's not do that. Let's do a Facebook cover. Yeah, we're going to do Facebook cover. And then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to adjust the size because I don't really want to use this whole thing. So this is how I can kind of get a lot of mileage out of a lot of my backgrounds, and they're all free backgrounds. There's no copyrights attached to them. They're out of a database for free and commercial use, which is very important when you're running a business, is that you are using, if you're using clip arts from somebody else or graphics from somebody else versus completely creating your own in a Corel Draw or something, make sure you're getting free, that it's free and that it is that you can use it for commercial purposes and you can modify it. I have gotten some cease and desists on some things on people who tried saying was their created design or graphic. I was able to go back and prove that it was mine, and they ended up owing me money, which is, hey, a good thing. But it's a bad thing when you use somebody else's work and you now owe them money because you made money off of their work. So we have a high level of integrity. We try to keep to everything that we need. So I now have it sized. I am going to keep in mind that what I'm looking up here on this top right-hand side, that's my full picture. This is my canvas down here. I wish I could show you me touching my computer screen, but I will probably not format anything probably 1 inch on either side. So this way it allows me to center it to everything that I'm using and that I need and that I do. And it allows me greater variety, because if I need to use this as a as an Instagram post. I'm gonna pause this right quick, maybe. No. Oh yeah. People are asking me questions and seeing if they missed anything. So that's what I have on this for. And then on my, man, all my tabs went away. Okay. Nope, they're still here. Hopefully y'all can still see this. I use cooltext.com and I know exactly where my style is on this. You can go in, you can either pick a pre-generated text style and color, or you can come in and you can pick a font and then it shows you what each of these pre-generated texts look like with the font. I know that mine is called House Aaron. Yeah, that's what caught my attention. And so we are doing the Merchants Guild of Requiem. So I'm going to start off with that. Second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change my color. We have set coloring. We try to keep everything natural. Our color scheme, according to this, is called Caribbean. And I thought I saw that it disappeared on me. Land and sea, land. Yes, we have lost Caribbean. Okay, well that's gonna make it challenging for me because they used to have a type on here, a color scheme on here called Caribbean, and I don't see it now. But that could be that my eyes are bad. So we are gonna cheat and we are gonna use land 1. And then we'll look and see how that affects our logo. And you can see it's very clear up on top, which I'm okay with because I have a light color background. So that's gonna be a different color to it. We can adjust our darkness level. We can adjust our elevation. And we can just kind of play around with it until we find something that we really like. I can switch my gradient so that it goes horizontal instead of vertical. I prefer vertical because I like continuity. One thing I do is I come in and I get rid of the shadow because I want to be able to control how much shadow my lettering is giving me. So from here I have 2 options on Cool Text. I can either right click and save, or I can create logo and save. Because I do a lot of back and forthing and other information on it, I'm not going to create a logo. I'm just going to right click and save. Yeah, I see Diane. Cletus. Cletus. You know Diana. Come on. All right, stop it. So you can see I have one already called Cletus.
That's a happy bark.
Yeah, that's a happy bark. Yeah, he's just letting me know that you're coming. I have one that's text, and I can do Cletus. She's good. Cletus is getting ready to start. He's also starting to bark at the weather. Come here, Cletus. I think you met me. Yeah, you've met. You've met. Yep. Are you good, Cletus, to feed us? Huh?
Yeah, I can see why you needed special boots.
Cletus's paws are this big. So yeah, we'll figure something out for him. Cletus outgrew his harness this morning. It's out as far as I can make it. So I need to get an extender or something for it. Okay, so then to add on my text, I come back into PixArt. Yeah, it's trying, man. There's our PixArt. There's our text.
Yeah,
There's Merchants Guild. Yeah, it's coming this way.
One bunch looked like it went south.
So now I can see that I can't see my text. So, which is cool because I can come in here, I can adjust it. I can make it darker. And I can adjust my contrast. I think I'm gonna do it that way. I can increase my shadows. I can increase my highlights, decrease my highlights. I think I'm gonna do that. Yeah, let's go make it darker.
I have driven home out 3240.
The other thing that's really cool is I can change the saturation of colors on it.
Anyway,
I can even change the color of all my text so that it matches whatever feel I want for that guild.
I was telling Prince about that.
Let's see
One time I wanted to visit somebody on west of me. Raining, they drove
Let's
past there
do
and
Merchants
whatever,
Guild has to do with money. So let's go
that's
ahead and go with the
before
green.
they have the money for safety.
So that's all I really want to do for my header. I want it to be simple. I want it to be clean. I don't want it to be cluttered or anything. So we now have our Merchants Guild banner. Makes it super easy. We come up here. We're going to download it.
But at least, yeah, yes.
So this is Merchants,
Stuff that could work with.
Facebook, header. I always try to label what did I use as my template. Was it a Facebook header? Was it a Facebook portrait? Was it a YouTube? So that way I know when I'm looking at a graphic, I don't necessarily have to have my picture seeing. I can see the list and I know exactly what it is.
Maybe take a small beer back.
So there we go. I always save to private. That way PicsArt acts like a mobile device for me, saving device on the cloud. No, he can't flip the wheelchair over with me in it. No, he can flip the wheelchair over when I'm not in it though. And he already took me. He already tried taking me for a ride.
Oh, really?
You know when she says definitely you can't flip it with her, you know he's right.
I was sitting in it and Sean come walking up and he wanted to go say hi to Sean and there's the chair starting to move. Yeah. So Cletus is a big dog for those who no idea what we're talking about. Cletus is a Great Dane Belgian Shepherd, 9-month-old puppy. Come here, Cletus. Come here, Cletus Defeatus. Come here, say hi to everybody. Cletus, no, you can't follow Daddy. Stay with Mom. Come here, come here, come here, come here. Say hi. Come here, say hi. Say hi, Cletus. Cletus, come here. Look, there you go. Yes, that is him standing. I am sitting. He is standing. He is big. Okay. So now I have this. I can now come over here. You can see that we do have a secret group that we keep for the people who do work in the Merchants Guild. These are the people who are helping us with our social media. They are people who are on our website that we assist them with their social media. So the Merchants Guild really does quite a bit. This is our social media, websites, graphic design, anything that has to do with promoting or marketing a business is where this is. So let's see here. Let's see if it'll play this. Yeah, you got yourself tied up, didn't you? Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Back paw. Good boy. Oh, and you just flipped all your food over. How wonderful. The ants are going to love you for it. Did I mention that he's a big dog? And he doesn't know how big he is. Because he doesn't. He really doesn't. And that's what's on my mind, Robin. So let's see if I can move this out of the way. Cletus! Come here, man. How are you keep tying yourself up the exact same way? You are the most talented puppy I know. Okay, now lay down. Lay down. Down. No. Oh, yeah. She's got battle buddy puppies.
Well, meaning,
They're 2.5 weeks old.
so are they going to be,
They will eventually either be emotional support animals or service dogs, but they are intended for veterans and first responders, specifically with PTSD. But they do help with other things, and they do task. The service dogs, they task train beyond the psychiatric work. Yep. Okay, let's see if it will let me create a page from here, or if I have to go to my pages. No. Okay. So I have the new Facebook layout. I'm not happy with it. There's a lot of things that are missing. There's a lot of things that don't work the way they used to work that I really wish they would change back.
yeah.
And
Yeah,
by the way,
I don't
I am live. Just FYI.
Right now?
Yes, right now I'm live because I said at noon and we didn't make it, and I ended up coming on live at 1. Sorry, everybody. I didn't realize how late it was. What, Cletus? All right, so we're going to come to our pages. And everyone is about to see how crazy Robin's world is on why when Robin says, please don't add me to any more Cletus, any more groups. I'm in a lot of groups. I manage a lot of groups. I have 25 pages and I'm about ready to make 26 and 27 today. 26, they're merchants, resources, scholars, and technicians, our last 4. So I'm gonna have 29 pages by the time I'm done today. This is the craziness that love Matt, bless him whenever you can, because he has to deal with my insanity. So I'm gonna come right here, I'm gonna create a new page. Cletus. Okay, so the first thing it wants us to do is it wants us to preview what it looks like. So we need our page name. We want it to be descriptive. We want it to be something that nobody else is using, because it is very challenging when you are trying to look for a page. You know, if you got like 8 different pages that are all named the same thing, which Facebook does allow. Cletus. Hi, get over here, man. Cletus. Cletus. Thank you. Yeah, she's not doing anything. She can pet me because I'm still a puppy and I want to be petted by everybody. Pop. Pop, pop. Thank you. The mom set safe, so it's okay. Same way that we trained Wicked. If mom's sat and safe, then we can get pets. Yep, we love licking faces. We love sniffing faces. Category is we're an organization. We're actually a department. Let's see here. I guess we're a nonprofit. Actually, we're a non-governmental organization right now. That works for us right now. We can always come back and change it if we don't like it. Okay, so let's see, what else do I need? Description. Okay. So we're going to give it a description. We want it to be entertaining. We want it to be different. And I think that pretty much does it. So here we do graphic design, social media management, and website assistance. Okay.
Now, Sean, the Christy and Josh messaged input.
Okay. Or do we just want to call it then at 2 o'clock today for us as well? It's just going to be us.
I figured. You want to do that? Can we do that?
Yeah, I don't see why we can't.
Oh, I'll just click on.
Okay. And then I'll get through this and we'll pack up and we'll go home. It's getting ready to be real ugly out here really fast, so that's kind of why we're debating. So we got our profile picture. Come into my pictures. Come into where I keep them. Cletus, you are so not helping, man. Yeah, no, he is a major level bug. Okay. So I'm just using the same photo over because I'm just trying to get a quick and dirty page up right now so I can show everybody kind of how I do things. There you go. We have that. I think that's our last one. And if you're ever not sure on Facebook what size of image you need, hover on this eye or touch the eye, and it's going to tell you exactly what you need to do in there or what we're doing in there. You know, like our cover photo is optional. You saw just hover right there. Tells me that is the size that they like. Try using an image that's at least this size by this size, or at least in these same proportions. So that is the quick and dirty of setting up a Facebook page. I usually go in and I make 2 or 3 people admins, especially if it's somebody that I can trust, like my spouse or something. The rest of it, when we get home this evening, I'll probably go live again and I'll show everybody exactly how to set up the rest of it. So we're gonna, like I said, keep it short, sweet, simple, and to the point so we can get on our way. So I'm going to stop the share and we are going to end.